Hello, everyone. Today is Wednesday, and today's date is the 28th of February. My name is Elaine, and you're watching Passion for Yarn. And I just decided to do a pop up video, a pop up live today, and see who's around to hang out because I am bored. Hey, Maribet's always around. Hi, Maribet. How are you? Good morning to you, too. Yes. Are you working and lurking? Good to see you too. I thought I heard you say somewhere that you were taking a break from YouTube, working and lurking. Yep, I know you're working and lurking. I am glad you're here, girl. Thank you for being here. Okay, so yep, so today I was bored and I'm like, I was gonna go live like an hour ago, but then I saw somebody else live, Jeanette. So I said, let me just wait and hang out with her. But as I was going into her home, she was leaving. So I'll catch the replay. I tried to catch. Oh, okay. Thank you. How's your grandbaby doing? A girl, right? If I could remember, was it a girl? All right. So I'm using some lighting here. There's two lights on, so I hope this is okay. It's kind of reflecting on my glasses a little bit. But it's been raining since last night. Beautiful weather. I cannot believe the weather we're having in Connecticut. Okay. It was high 40s yesterday. It was like spring. Because, see, that weather for us is spring weather. And then today's 50. Today's 50 degrees. And it's been raining since last night. Um, it was just raining really hard before I got on. And I guess it's just stopped. So I'm just enjoying this beautiful weather. But unfortunately, I cannot go anywhere until I find out what's going on with my foot tomorrow. But I'll talk about that at the end. And I missed all these two beautiful days. I don't mind going for a walk when it's raining. I do have an umbrella. I don't mind at all. If it's pouring, no, I'll stay home. I'll stay home. Forget that. So, anyways, it's been some very strange weather. Well, talking about strange weather, and it's talking about the temperature, which is 50 degrees here today. Um, we're topic today. We are going to talk about what we, if you know, what we, if we have spring in our brain and what type of projects and garments and things you're going to work on, yarns you're going to buy. So if you don't already have it, because people are working from their stash, but some people. So yeah, because it's definitely in my brain. So that's the topic today. Also, at the end, I'm gonna ask for some prayer requests. There's an Amber Alert, another one, another child, and he's 3 years old. So we'll do that. Yeah, and I'm having coffee today. Today is darker than I want it to be, but I have it in my Dunkin' Donut glass coffee cup. And yeah, so today I'm definitely having coffee. I'm home alone, and I wanted to just say, hey, let me stop by, do this before everybody goes live later on, and then my daughter comes from work. And I don't like to do lives too much when there's people home, so I think it's better when I'm not home. Anyways, so this is more like a hangout chat video. I'm still working on, and I changed my mind about the baby blanket, but I'm still making the Granny Square baby blanket. I started on the second cake. Okay. Ooh, I started on the second cake. So, um, and this is how it looks. Not too much changes. I think I did about 4 rows, but you know how it is. The bigger it gets, the longer it takes you to go around. So, I think this is where I am right here. I'm working on the green right now, but this is how it's looking. I love this yarn and I love these colors. Um, I decided to change my mind about donating this blanket to the pregnancy center because someone mentioned something about not about baby newborns and blankets like granny squares with holes. Maybe it's not a good idea. So I've thought about it. So I have another yarn which I'm going to donate, share in my next video, for a baby blanket. And it's from Caron. I did share this with you guys, that I got it at Ollie's last time. I don't have the ball band. I threw them out because I already shared the information with you guys. But it's the same yarn for the next blanket, but it's a different color. So there is a baby in our family that just turned 1 years old, and the parents don't watch me here, so that's okay. And so I will be giving this blanket with her, for her, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have some left over from this one. So I'm gonna make a lovey and a blanket for her. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have enough. If not, it's gonna be a small lovey or maybe a hat. We'll see. But I'll let you know. I'm using a 5 millimeter crochet hook for this one. All right, I'm using this one. So I'm going to see if anybody's going to be coming in. I know this is a pop-up live, so it was not scheduled, but I do have some live schedule, guys. So go check that out and see if it fits your schedule. And join me and join all of us. I think I booked out for 2 weeks my lives. So go check them out. Make sure you hit notify me so that you don't miss my live video. Okay. So let's see. Otherwise, not watching as many YouTube videos. I feel you. I feel you. Me too. I've been giving more time to other things. The house. I'm thinking about spring. It's in my mind, not only for crocheting, but also my garden. So I do want to start a small garden over there in the back. And then I'm going to talk to my daughter about if we could do a garden in her house, at her house. But because she has a nice big yard, and a section of that yard is for gardening, which the landlord has set it up that way. So it's awesome because he's letting her do the garden, and she doesn't have to do in the pots. She can, but it's in the ground. So it's awesome. But the problem with me doing part of my garden at her yard is that we live too far from each other. So hopefully I could convince my grandson. I will have to go over there every weekend, and then I will have to convince my grandson to, the days that are not raining, to check it, have a video light chat with me to show me the plants, and I could tell him if he could water it or not. That is the only way I'm going to be able to do it, because my daughter works. I'm pretty sure she could pay attention a few days of the week, but she works. My grandson has baseball. So they're busy people, but I know my grandson, he loves me so much. So, and he watches my videos and he watches my lives. Hi, Johnny. Mwah. And my grandson loves me so much, so I know he's going to help me. It's just watering. So I'm going to get him the water can, but I'm going to see if her landlord will let her use a hose. Well, if he has a garden there, he might as well, he can't say no to a water hose. But I want to know if he has a water hose connection to his garage, because the house is kind of far from the backyard. To connect the hose to your kitchen and then bring it all the way to the back. I mean, it's a big place, so I don't think that's going to work. If not, we're also I'm thinking of putting a barrel out there to collect some rainwater so that we can have it for the garden. So anyways, the garden's on my brain, and crocheting's on my brain, knitting's on my brain. I mean, I have some stuff in my brain. Maybe I should have so many stuff in my brain. But anyways, let's see. She's so cute and she's doing well. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. I know. Aren't they adorable? You just want to squeeze them. You want to bite them and squeeze them. No, sorry, you don't want to bite them. Some people do that. That's a Puerto Rican thing. Maybe some people who here don't understand that, but I know my two daughters, when they were born, there was one family member that just wanted to, because their cheeks were so big and they were so cute. They looked like porcelain dolls, and she just wanted to bite her cheeks. And I was like, no, you're not biting my daughter's cheek. She got to bite her cheek once though, but she was much older. She was like, I don't know, but she didn't bit her hard. She was just nibbling on her cheeks. This wasn't child abuse, okay? This weekend is supposed to hit almost 60. Woohoo! I'm telling you, spring. You know, my daughter told me a few days ago that spring, that she heard in the news or somewhere, that spring is going to come early this year. So, but you know, here in Connecticut, Northeast Coast, everybody Northeast Coast know that in March, we sometimes get a surprise with a snowstorm. So don't hold your breath. But we'll take all this good weather, right? We'll just take it, enjoy it, and run with it. I wish I could just leave my home, but I can't do that. So until I see the doctor tomorrow and see what the doctor tells me. This weekend is supposed to hit almost 60 degrees, and next weekend's expecting good weather. Ooh, I hope my foot be good by then. Oh, I gave it away. All right. So, yeah. So, welcome everyone. I just want to welcome everyone, new subscribers. Hey, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Mwah. I hope you guys stay around for all the fun. And yeah, come on into the live chat. And even if you're hiding behind the bushes, that's okay. A lot of people hide behind the bushes. But I hope you enjoy my channel and stay around. And if you want to come in and share, your creativities and what kind of crafts you do, or if you don't do craft, that's okay too. A lot of people watch us that don't even crochet or knit. They don't do crafts. They just like to watch us do craft. They like to see the stuff that we make, so yeah. I have heard that from people, so that's awesome. So thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and check my channel once in a while to see if you're still subscribed, because I had to subscribe to another person's channel recently, and then the following week I had to subscribe to the same channel, the same person. I don't know what's going on. And so I found a few people that I had to subscribe to, and I'm like, what is going on here? So, if you see that something's going on with my channel like that, well, just make sure you come back and check. Okay. So yeah. So that's what I'm working on today. It is been, let me just tell you what happened. Well, I see if anybody comes in. But what am I wearing first? Let's talk about what am I wearing. Well, this is a shawl, one of my favorite shawl that is knit, but I did not knit this shawl. This is store bought from Walmart. But I love it. I love it. They have so many different colors. I'm not sure they have them this year, but I bought them on I think it was when it was starting to, maybe in the fall sometime. But since it's spring, they might still have them until spring. But this is one of my favorite shawls. It's a panel in the back, 2 in the front. And it's just very lightweight and comfortable and soft and warm. And I just love it. Of course, I got mine in navy blue. I bought 2 of these shawls. I bought one in a navy blue, and then I can't remember the other color. But I know I wore it in my channel a few times. So, and then this is my new hat that I'm pretty sure you guys already seen. This is my hat. I knit it in the knitting machine, and it's a 2-way hat. I just did a short on this hat, so you could go check out that short, and it will show you the other color of the hat, because I don't want to take it off. Okay, plus you can help me out. Hi Jess, how you doing? Jess Handmade Designs. Blessing everyone. Blessing to you, my sister. How you doing today? So yeah, what are you girls thinking, ladies, about doing? What do you do for spring? Do you crochet and work on spring garments, summer garments, or you just, do whatever you want? Some people just crochet still hats and scarves and stuff like that. And I guess for next year, Um, I myself am thinking of making a few things. I'm going to switch from winter hats. I'm still gonna knit. I'm still gonna do in my central more of these hats because I still have time to donate some, but I'm saving some for next year, for next winter. God willing, I'm still here. You always say God willing because you never know what time God gonna call you home, right? So these hats, I'm going to continue making them, and for next fall, next Christmas for gifts, and next fall for Christmas, for my family, and for donations. So yeah, so definitely I'm going to continue working on my hats and scarves throughout the year. That's what I'm thinking of doing. And let me catch up with the chat. Let's see. Maribeth saying hi to Jess. I do whatever I want. Maribeth says, I do whatever I want. You go, girl. I want to do crochet hooks ready to ship. Let me see if I got that right. So you're making them? So you're making your own crochet hooks, girl? Let me know. Let me know, cause I'll buy some from you. Although I don't think I need any more hooks, but I would definitely support you. But I do have a lot of hooks here. But hey, handmade hooks? Yeah, why not? I would like to see what you're making. Oh, okay, all right. So just you know, um, I have my email address in every video and my about page. And if you want to come up one day and show your hooks on my channel, you're more than welcome. All right. All right. So, yeah. So, Mighty Beth says she does whatever she wants. Just is, she wants to do some crochet hooks, which that's awesome. I wonder how you must have a gauge chart or something with, the gauge chart that has the holes and everything for gauges. Is that how you do it? Oh, okay. That'd be awesome. Yeah, why not? Yeah, that'd be awesome. So me myself, I'm going to continue to do those hats and stuff, and I'm only going to use the central because I want it to be quick because I'm going to be crocheting and doing other stuff without the central, like central's knitting, but I would like to do some knits and crochet. So that's going to take me longer. So yeah, so me personally, what I am going to would like to start with is bucket hats and my ponchos. I would like to ponchos. Um um People just love wearing ponchos around the spring. Actually, right now, today, people are probably out there. Let me tell you, in Connecticut, when the weather gets like this, you will see people out here without coats. They're just, yesterday, I saw a girl just walk by with her coat tied up to her waist, and she just had a t shirt on. The other day, I saw, although that was a cold day, Sunday was cold and not freezing cold, but it wasn't warm for shorts. But this, I'm walking on my way to church, and I see this man running. Just, I guess he was running from behind me, and then he went through the side to pass me, and he's in front of me and he's wearing these really, really shorts. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're crazy. But anyways, to each his own, right? But anyways, yeah, so that is what I'm going to be working on. Amigurumis, bucket hats, and ponchos. Um, and I would like to make, if I have enough yarn, I would like to make a summer dress for me. Oh, I've been having to make, it's been in my brain. I wanted to make one for winter, but since I'm working on losing weight and everything, I didn't want to do that and waste my yarn because then it'll be too big on me next year. So it's gonna take a lot of yarn. So I'm gonna wait until maybe I am 20 pounds down or a little bit more, and then I want to work on it's on a knit dress. Knit. Yeah, I've been seeing people here on YouTube making them for the winter, but I missed out for the winter. I would like to do me a summer dress, and of course it's gonna have to be cotton, right? I have to use cotton. So yeah, so that's what I'm working on. I email you some photos. Ooh, girl, thank you. So yeah, so oh, let me turn on Nightbot. I don't want to forget. So let's see. Let me go in here. Okay. No, not that one. All right. Uh-huh. Why does it say that? Take that off. Okay, there you go. It said Nightbot TV. No, nobody no one with Nightbot TV. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, so it was beautiful weather last night. I was just laying in bed because I have these ceiling windows. Uh Skyscraper, whatever you want to call them. And the rain was just bouncing off that glass. It was music to my ears. It was beautiful. But also to the other windows. But it was nice to see it from up there. All right. So, all right, I'm waiting for it. Verify everything when you get on in here. You got to verify this, you got to verify that. But I guess it's for your own good. It's for your own good. Because let me tell you something, I got to talk to my family. My uncle died like a few years ago. My uncle, but he had a Facebook account open. And he died a few years ago, and I just got a notification just a few days ago, a friend request. And I'm like, what? Why is someone asking me for a friend request from my uncle's account? So I have to talk to his to see if somebody from the family did that. I don't know why. Maybe to change the password, but sometimes they want to continue posting stuff on their page when they're gone. But let's see, Nightbot is not joining. Okay, so now Nightbot is working. Type in the word uh blue if you want Nightbot to drop your link. Yep. So hi, what is your first name you want to share crossover paranormal society? Welcome in. How you doing today? Um yeah, and so there's some stuff going on. Some people, this other lady on YouTube, guys, be careful, you people that got big channels, because they don't target us little people. It's the big channels. This lady on Facebook was hacked. She has a YouTube channel that just connected with the Facebook. Whatever she shares here, she does lives and stuff. She does cooking channels, and she's very popular. Anyways, she had a big channel, a lot of subscribers, a lot of people following her, and she just got hacked. Let's see if he's gonna work. Oh, lowercase, Jess, lowercase. So yeah, so she got hacked. Oh, okay. Hi, Jonathan. Hey, you have the name of like my grandson, Jonathan. Nice to meet you. I finally have a name with your channel here. Just can't say nice to meet you because you've been here before. So, yeah. So you guys got to be careful out there. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking for the spring is to work on those. Where is it? But I need to finish my skirt. Okay. I'm going to tell you what happened Sunday. So, Sunday, I went to church and I walked to church because I didn't want to spend money on Uber. It was a 30-minute walk. It was not so bad outside, and I didn't want to spend money on Uber to go there and back. So I walked to church. And it was a lovely service, and a pastor was happy to see me because I haven't been there since I moved out of this town, went to another town, and moved back. So he was like from the altar, he was speaking, and when he saw me, he was like, "Hey!" And he immediately came down and say hi to me and all that, asking how everybody's doing. This was in the beginning of the service, and so he wasn't really interrupting anything, but it was nice of him, and everybody was so nice and everything. And then there was a lady sitting on the row I was sitting. It was just me and this lady and her daughter, but she was Spanish. And um it is an African American church, the pastor, but and at first it started that way, but now I see that, I guess they said I was like the first Hispanic, I think, there. And then um there's now Caucasian people. There's a different type of races now, which is good. And then the pastor, he is so nice. I really, 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 really like my pastor. Well, the pastor. So then service is over, and I say bye to everybody. And the pastor was like, you know, asked me where I live, and I told him the reason why I just started to come because of the snow and I didn't want to walk. So he was like, "Oh, just call me. I'll pick you up." Okay. But I still walked home, and I'm over here, have this joy in my soul, and I'm just walking home, minding my business, and I am, I think, halfway home, and somehow, out of nowhere, I I guess I didn't see it. There was a rock, and I had these boots on that were a little narrow on the bottom. So I was on the sidewalk, but there was nothing to grab on my right or my front. So unfortunately, I fell again. And God always sends you people to you in the right time. So there's this car. This car is coming and saw everything. So he stopped and he was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And then I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because, I already hurt my other ankle. So I'm not sure. I'm trying to get up now. So he said, "Oh, he's parked the car. He came to help me." This really tall man, Caucasian man, really tall and strong. So he came and he was like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm okay. I'm okay." I was like, "Just help me up," because I had a skirt on and I had, thank God I wore like some leggings underneath because, I would have been showing something I wouldn't. Although my skirt was long. So he helped me up, and then he said, "Are you sure you're okay?" And I said, "Well, let me walk a little." And I walked, and it seemed fine. It's a little limpy, but it was fine. And I said, "Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about it." But I thank you so much. I think it's more that I'm embarrassed more than anything. And he was like, "Don't worry. That happens to all of us." And I was like, "Thank you so much." And I told him, "God bless. May God bless him and all that for helping me." He pulled over or not. It was somebody, they could have kept driving. So then I when I fell, my Bible went this way, my bag went that way. And I was like, and lucky it was a Sunday, quiet Sunday morning. Like when I was walking to church, there was no one around, very few cars. So, anyways, the same way as I was walking home. But then I started walking, I started limping more. And I'm like, okay, I just need to make it home. And here comes this black car, and it passes me to the big intersection. And then I'm walking passing her car, and she pulls down her window, and it's the lady that was sitting with me on the same row that I was at the church. And because at the church I had introduced myself to her, and she was with her daughter, and she offered me a ride home. And I was like, "Oh, thank you, Lord," because I didn't know I didn't know if I did any damage to my foot. So she took me home, and after I think an hour being here, at first when you fall, you have an injury and you really don't notice, like, a swelling or something, unless it's really bad if you break it. So I made coffee. I said, oh, I need a cup of coffee after all this. So I made a cup of coffee, but I put my foot up and I saw that it was bruised, both of them. Even the one I broke my ankle about 2 years back. That one was bruised in the front right here, and I said, oh Lord, please don't let me, no, don't let anything happen to this foot. I don't want any surgery. So then to either one of them, and so they both had the same bruise in front of the foot. So I think it was the boots I was wearing, right? So, but the left foot was swollen, so swollen. I had to put ice on it and everything. So, anyways, I am resting my foot. As soon as I get up, I couldn't touch it. I couldn't touch it with her, and then I couldn't put my foot down. It hurt it so much I couldn't put my foot down on the floor. And that's when I was praying to the Lord. I was like, oh no, Lord, please, I cannot go through this again. Please, 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 please heal my foot. I don't want to have a broken ankle again on the other foot. So, anyways, thank God I still have my boot from the other foot. And my daughter wanted to throw that out, and thank God I didn't, because you never know. You never know when you're gonna need that stuff. I have crutches, but they're at my daughter's house. And she wanted to throw those out. And my youngest daughter was like, no, mommy might want to keep it because you never know when something happened to one of us. So God forbid. So I said, no, those crutches cost like $100. Anyways, that's what happened to me. That's why I couldn't go anywhere for a couple of days because my foot is very swollen. I've been icing it. And so my daughter said that I didn't tell her until like 2 days ago, but she said that my grandson and her have appointments after she gets out of work, but she's taking me tomorrow to get the x-rays done just to make sure. That's it. But it's not hurting like it was on day one, but it is still swollen and I'm just icing it. And yeah, I know. I just don't know how this happened to me twice. At first I was like, what happened? And then I turn around and I see the rock. One single rock on the sidewalk, like this big, one single rock. So I'm not looking down. I'm just walking, like walking, singing, and then I was. You guys can laugh because you know what? I laugh at myself. But anyways, I thank God that it was, none. It wasn't that serious. But and then I was like, oh, it's raining again. Yeah, it's raining. So then I was like, okay, the enemy's just mad because I made it to church, because I haven't been physically to a church since I went to that. Okay, because of the pandemic, we moved. First, I haven't been physically in a church for almost 2 years, and I broke my ankle, so it's been 2 years, and I've been watching services online. But then I think about a month back or two, I went to a Spanish church down the street, but then I got sick. And then that Spanish church, I said, I ain't going back to that church no more because it's winter and they have the ceiling fans on. And so, anyways, I said, I won't go back there to spring. But, so then what month went by or so, and my daughter had invited me to her church. See, this is the thing. She had invited me to her church on Sunday, this same Sunday. But then she changed her mind because my grandson had a practice for baseball, the first practice for the baseball. They're a little early in practice. So, and then I said, well, no matter what, I'm going to church. I'm tired watching church online. I'm going to church. I want to go mingle with my brothers and sisters. I want to go meet people. I want to go see people. I want to leave this house. So that's what happened. I went to church and that's what happened. And I was like, but anyways, what are the chances for that to happen to the same person twice and two different feet, on the right foot and the left foot? So anyways, that's why I am home just taking care of the foot until my daughter takes me for x-rays. See a doctor for x-rays. But I could walk on it, but it hurts on the side when I walk on it. So I don't want to really, every time I walk on it, it gets really swollen. So I really don't want to push it. I wear the boot in the house. So That's what happened to me. And I don't care where my how my foot is going to if it's going to be hurting, whatever. But I'm going back to church Sunday. I am going back to church Sunday. I'm not gonna let that stop me. But I will call the pastor to pick me up. I would call him to pick me up because they do pick up people that don't have um, cars. So it's a pretty it's about a whole hour walk going there and back. So, but I'm not gonna let the enemy stop me from going to church. So that's what I'm going to do. I had a good time. Everybody was so friendly, so nice. It was so good to be around adults, around people, that you could talk to and connect, and man, it was nice. So it was nice to meet new people there. It was really nice. But that's what happened to me. I'm like a clus. My daughter was like, "Mom, you really got to watch where you're walking." She was upset. And I was like, listen, it can happen to anybody. Okay. So that's what was going on with me. Um, so let's just hope it's nothing serious, because then I'm really going to be like, oh, man. I'll tell you, right when I was going to probably go back to work, we're waiting for my daughter to get her car and I could do DoorDash again. I can't do Uber. I want to do Uber, but Uber they're very like picky what kind of car you drive. Uber, you have to have your car can't be old, like 15 years old, 12 years old. I think they take it like maybe 10 or 12 years well, the last time I checked, he said your car can't be more than 12 years old. And that was a few years back. And every car that I get on Uber is really nice cars. So I don't think I would be able to do Uber because I'm not going to go buy me get myself into debt for Uber. So that's what's going on. So yeah, so I'm getting ready for springing. I was looking at my yarns here. I have a whole tote of cotton yarn there. I have some cotton yarn there. I have bought cotton yarn from Hobby Lobby, and I saw somebody put up a video that they got some clearance Hobby Lobby yarn. I don't know. It's usually they do that in February. Last time I got them on clearance was February. It was in summer that they usually do it in June when I got all that Hobby Lobby yarn on clearance. So I think I'm going to wait because my store's always late with that. So I'm going to wait, and because I have gift cards, I'm going to wait. And if it is on clearance or whatever, hopefully they'll have some cotton yarns because I'll be using up these cottons up quick for the bucket hats and stuff. But we will see. We will see. I don't know if you guys have maybe you guys heard about that with Hobby Lobby? I don't know because I haven't seen too many video. I only saw one video. So I mean, I hope they still have that with their new owners. I hope they're going to continue with the clearance red tag sales with Hobby Lobby. I don't know. So we will see. Um oh okay. Oh my goodness. Thank God you are okay. Yeah, thank God I'm okay, guys. It's better my foot than my face. I was like, my goodness. I was like, what are the chances? But hopefully, it's just a sprained ankle and it's very badly swollen. So hopefully, because I do not want to spend my summer in here. There's no way I'm going to do that. I would have wasted 2 years of my life on the other foot on being home. So, okay, so I just turned my row. So yeah, so I have to get all the yarns together. I got to get my yarns together. When you guys start a project, Do you guys like make sure you just start it, and or you make sure that you have all the yarn you need before you start it with all this with the stash you have in your home? Let me know. Let me know. And if you're watching the replay of this video, let me know in the comments. Because let me tell you what I'm going through right now. I want to finish my beautiful skirt. So the next color is not blue. The next color is gray. And so far, I have the two grays here, and they're not the same gray. So I have a medium. My skirt has a medium gray. And then the gray that I have from Big Twist is the dark gray and the light gray. I'm still in the hunt to look for a medium gray. If not, I'm gonna have to go and order that from Joann's. So I was like upset about it because I was like, I could have been done with the skirt by now and moved on with something else. So um I'm gonna see if my daughter could take me, and then uh what is it? Hobby Lobby's down the street from that Joann's. So I could check out to see if Hobby Lobby's having some sales or red tags. I don't know. But we will see. This usually is February, so I don't know. So I said to myself, next time I'm going to organize it. I'm going to take a basket. You know what it is? Because I didn't follow a pattern. This is my own pattern. I didn't follow a pattern. So I never crocheted a skirt. So I really didn't know how many yardage I needed. And I'm using five different colors. Is it 5 different colors? Green, black, gray, blue. Four different colors. And it seems that I'm stuck now because of the gray. And it doesn't not gonna look right. I'm picky. I guess I could use the gray that I have, but I'm just picky that way. I just want to use the gray that I was already using. You know, I just have I picture already how the skirt's gonna look, and that's what I want to stick to it. So if I have to put it on pause and have my daughter take me to Joann's, or I have to order it online, I'm gonna have to. But yeah, so that's where the skirt's at right now. So I think my leggings are gonna be done before the skirt. And I'm working on this baby blanket because she already had a birthday party and she already turned 1. I was going to make her a cardigan, but I'll just give her this blanket with the she's 1 years old, with the lovey or a hat. So that'll be great. And then just leave it at that. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. So next time, I have these baskets from the dollar store. It's not the plastic ones. They're the fabric ones that you could fold and put away. Um, I had them for a while now, and there's 2 that I have never opened. So I'm going to use those baskets for my projects, and put the yarn in there, the stitch markers with the size of hook in there, and the hook. Because sometimes, are you guys like that? Sometimes you have a hook with your project, and then um it's near you, and then you're starting another project with the same hook size, and then you just grab it instead of going over here in your cup of hooks that you have, and get a different a hook from there instead of using the one that you already used. So then you're using it up, and then you put it back away, and then you forget, what size hook am I using for this project when you pick up the project again. So I am just going to do that. I am just in case I remove the hook from the basket, I am going to do that. I'm going to organize. I'm going to be more organized. I'm going to put a stitch marker with the number of the hook on the fabric on the project, so that way I don't forget. Are you guys like that? I that happened to me so many times where I'm like, uh what hook size did I use? You know, so I don't have no excuse now because I have hooks uh, that are the same size. I have, two or three of each size. So um, there's no excuse for me not to be more organized. So that's what I got to do because that really slows you down and that really messes up your project if you're using one hook side and then, well, it's not going to come out the way you want it to come out. If you're using one hook side, you use one hook side and then you're using a bigger one, or you know what I mean? Because you can't remember. So that's the best thing you could do. And if you don't have stitch markers that um, has the number on it of the hook size that you're using, you could just get a little sticky note. I have sticky notes, and I used to use sticky notes before I had the stitch marker hook size. And I'll just put a note in there. I'll put the hook size. I put the name of the yarn I'm using because sometimes, like, you throw away the ball band and then you're on a live and somebody's asking you, hey, what kind of yarn is that? Like today I don't have the ball band on this one. So then you put it in your basket and that way you could share with everybody else, or when you're doing your videos, you could put it in your description box, um, right? Because you're sharing with everybody else. They probably like the hook side you're using and would like to make that blanket or whatever you're making, and they like the way it looks. So yeah, that's what I should do. I should write a sticky the hook size, the yarn, the type of yarn, and the project I'm making. Yep. And if you're doing one from scratch, your own pattern, I have a notebook where I'm writing down like what I'm doing with my own patterns, the ones that I'm making up, not following a pattern or a tutorial. I would write that on my notebook. I'll write it in the book so that next time if I want to make that skirt again for myself, or uh I know where I did the decreases, increases, what row, the chain you started, how many chains to start that project, um the mistakes you will never do again, all that stuff. Make your life easier. Let's see here. I haven't heard of any clearance sales yet. Okay. Maybe she got lucky and found some on sale. I have been trying to make sure I have enough, but it seems I usually don't have um, as much as I need. Okay, so you don't have a stash at home, Maribel? Like a mini store? Like some of us do. It's so annoying. Yeah, it's sometimes even if you have a stash, sometimes you run out of that color. Hi, Mimi Candu. How are you? Hello, Elaine, and everyone. Hugs to you too. How you are doing? My question for you, Mimi, is when do you have anything in mind that you're going to work on for the summer? Are you that type of person that do plan, or you just work on whatever you want to work on? Do whatever you want. Maribel saying hi to Mimi. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Me, I like to plan. I always been a planner. And although I'm a planner, I've been telling my daughter that I have not got a plan book for this a planner this year for 2024. And I need to get that because I need to organize my life. It's not just crochet and all that. It's just, a lot of stuff. Regular life. So, and can you believe I don't even have a calendar here for the new year because I have it at my daughter's house. I need to buy me one. They just let her have that one, and I think I'm just gonna get me another one. So, yeah, I need to get a calendar. But I use the calendar on my phone. My daughter came here not too long ago. She goes, "Mom, you need a calendar. You don't have one." I'm like, I just use it on my phone calendar until I buy one. You always need one, even though you have the calendar on the phone. I don't like to look on my phone for everything. I just look at the wall. Oh, that's a date. And I like to write down, what I'm doing and all that stuff. One, such a clus. I broke my right ankle. What? You did? Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that, Mimi. Oh, I sympathize with you. I know how that feels. Oh my gosh. I'm going to pray for you for speedy recovery. And that is a minor thing, not like mine's, where it took so long. It still hasn't healed mine's. Well, they say it's not going to go back to its normal. It's not going to heal 100% because I broke a piece of bone like this big. And so I'm always going to once in a while feel pain there. But Mimi can do. I will keep you in my prayers. And I was just telling that you're not the only one, girl, because I was just telling them how I felt on Sunday. And you know how 2 years back I broke my right ankle. Well, now I hurt my left ankle, but I don't think it's broken. I think it's just I sprained my ankle. So I will know more tomorrow. But I will pray for a speedy recovery. Do you have crutches on, or do you have to? They don't even do crutches anymore. They have you wear a boot now. They make you wear a boot because I wanted crutches, and they were like, "No, we just do boot now." And I was like, "I want crutches because the boot's not securing my foot." Um, let's see. Saying hi to Mimi can't do saying hi to Maribel, and Maribel saying, "Oh, Mimi, yeah, that's painful, isn't it?" Uh, any bones you break are painful. Yes, on Monday I fell down 2 stairs, cannot walk and talk. Ha ha ha. Aw, did did you go to? So you went to the doctors already, right? You went to the doctors already. Uh, Aircast boot. See surgeon on Friday. Aircast boot. I think it's the same boot I got. Uh, yeah, you pump the thing for and it tightens. I got the same boot. Actually, I got two of them because the first one they gave me was too big on me. And, because of COVID and all that, you can't return it. And so they gave me in the hospital, they gave me my right side. Because, I don't have a big feet like that. They gave me a humongous one. I'm like, what are you doing? I don't have my feet. It's not that big. I'm a size 7.5 and some shoes 8, depending. Sneakers, I wear an 8. Or is that boots? The boots I wear an 8. 7.5 on other shoes. So I was like, I got my boot right there. It's a big, ugly thing. I don't like it. But it's better than, making things worse for yourself and walking in pain. Those boots really help you with that. Um, you look weird, but hey, it's better to look weird than not having your foot healed and protected. You got to protect that foot till you see the surgeon. Hopefully you don't need surgery. Hopefully you just have to continue wearing the boot. That's what they made me do. And then no cast. Even though I broke my ankle, and he said we're gonna see how it heals. We're gonna see if it heals on its own. We're gonna send you to physical therapy and all that stuff. And then the lady told me at the end I didn't need surgery. So I was happy because I didn't want no surgery. I hate surgery. I only want surgery if my life depend on it. But because I had surgery once in my back, and that was hell. So this is the monster that I'm wearing until tomorrow. And it's so funny because I'm going back to the same place that gave me this boot. So this is the one that gave me. This is the boot you wear to protect your foot. And that's how I look. I'm just hiding the place that gave it to me. So this is the air boot, and you just pump it here, and then it's supposed to suck it in, I guess the shape of your foot, keep it secure in there. But I never liked it. So, but you have to do what you have to do. Hey Ivy, how are you? How you doing? Welcome in. How you doing? Hello, Elaine. Maribel is hooked. And Mimi, she's saying hi to everyone. Gave you my DNA. Thank you for your DNA. And everybody else that don't forget to give your DNA. I do appreciate it. I was watching a live the other day. Well, I was watching one of your old lives where you had to go up by yourself because what's her name? Jen wasn't able to go with you. Go up that day. Join you in your panel. Yeah. Boss told uh go to the hospital with crutches to steady myself so I don't fall again. Yeah, they're gonna give you crutches. Yeah, that's what they did. When I went to the doctor's office. They already had crutches there, boots, all that stuff before you see your surgeon. The surgeon has it too, but they will give you those over there if they have it in the office. She's saying hi to Ivy. Me either. I hope no surgery. Yeah, because I had a cousin similar to mine. Okay. I had a cousin, well, cousin from a cousin from another father. I don't know, distant cousin. And he heard about me hurting my feet, and um I was walking by his house and he was outside and he said, "Oh yeah, yeah, I heard, by this time I was off my boot." And then he said, surgery is great because my ankle was hurting me so much, this and that. They did surgery. I'm good. And he showed me. He lifted up his pants and showed me his ankle, and he said that they had to put those rods in there. I was like, no, 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 thank you. That's okay. I don't need no rod in my foot. No way. So, anyways, we will see tomorrow. But what are you guys working on? And what are you guys drinking? What's the weather where you live? Because in Connecticut, it is like spring out here. It is 50 degrees here. Raining today, but still, I'll take it. Yeah, my coffee's cold. Ugh. All right. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. But I wanted to finish my skirt so I could wear it this Sunday to church. And I don't know what's gonna happen with that skirt. My daughter said she'll help me find it. I'm gonna ask my daughter if she could help me find it here because with my ankle like this, I can't really look into the totes like that. Put too much pressure. I cooked dinner the day before yesterday, and my daughter did the chicken, and I did the rice because nobody wants to do the rice. They love the way I make the rice. So I had got up a little bit to make the rice and everything, and then I made um what was it, plantains, and then she did the chicken, and then I did the dishes, and then when I lay down, it was it was in so much pain the next day. It was in so much pain yesterday that I told her, "You're going to have to order either cook for us or you're going to have to order a pizza or something because I can't be on my foot like this. I got to take care of my foot until I go see the doctor Thursday and see what he says because I don't want it to make matters worse." Yeah. But I put a lot of ice on it. I got to ice it later. Let's see. Son fractured an ankle. Had surgery a year ago for a fracture. He still had to have surgery. Wow, it took months for him to heal and got back to work. Yeah, it took me. I never healed. That's why it took me 2 years. It took 2 years out of my life because it really didn't heal that. Oh yeah, you're from Massachusetts, so it's 50 degrees over there too, and raining just like here. You're not too far from me. It's raining here and it's 50 degrees. Yes, Massachusetts. I have family there. Springfield, Massachusetts. Yeah, I hurt so much I cannot get around and get my whips. Is there somebody there that could help you? When I hurt my foot, I was kidding with my daughters, but they were like, no. I was like, I think I'm gonna get a little bell. Can you get me a bell so I could ring? Cause sometimes y'all don't hear me, and I'm stuck on this bed. And I gotta be like being on the phone texting. Don't you think that's so sad when people are in the house and you gotta text them or call them, hey, come to the room. Really? So that's how it is these days. But um yeah, I was wow. I'm glad your son feels better. I don't want to break nothing else, you know. But that's what I'm gonna have to do. I have her help me look for the yarn. I mean, I have both grays right there, and they don't match my skirt. One is too light and one is too dark, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't match the gray that I have. What are the odds? So and even I don't have it in a different yarn either. I don't have that gray in a different yarn. That so far, the totes that I looked at um and the bags, I got a bag or two of yarn. And then my foot started hurting. I was like, you're going to have to help me look for this yarn because I can't do it. Yeah. But I don't think I have it, to be honest, because I thought I gave a lot of my big twists away. And I am working on a few items. I guess I could share with you guys. It's whips. They are whips. But let me just share you because I used the light gray. It's right here next to me. Hold on. Let me grab it. Okay, so these I made on a knitting machine maybe 5 days ago. I'm just not done with it. But I made this in a knitting machine, but this is going to be not a hat or anything like that. But so I'm making amigurumis with these. So stay tuned for that. So this I tried different sizes. And I believe this is 60 rolls. And this is the gray I'm telling you that is too light for my skirt. And the other one's too dark. So this is going to be one. These are all going to be amigurumis. So this is the two color tone one. And this is a two color tone one right here. So right here. Yep. So stay tuned for that. But I'm trying to make it anyway. We'll see. I'll show you. So it could be two colors. Okay. Two colors. All right. This, I believe, is 120 rolls. I believe this one is 120 rolls for that one. And then, where's the other one? And then this one, I believe was 90 rolls, was this blue one. Okay. So this blue one, I've been busy. This blue one. And then the knitting machine has 48 pegs. So for what I'm making, I need a smaller knitting machine, which I don't have. So what I'm going to use is my looms to make the other pieces I need for the amigurumi. Okay. So um this one is one that I was going to frog it all the way because this is the second one. This is the first one, and I didn't like the, what is it, mainstay yarn, how it came out in the knitting machine. See, like that. I didn't like that. I showed it in my video. This is big twist. It came out beautiful, but the mainstay came out ugly. See, so I didn't like how it came out, and so I had to redo it. So instead of frogging it, I just redid it and with the yarn. So what I'm going to do is with this, I am going to frog it up to the pink here. I learned how to catch these stitches with yarn, and then you could do that, and then I'm going to frog this, and then I'm going to leave this one, put a yarn with the yarn needles into the hat to catch the stitches so I don't lose my stitches. Then I'm going to frog this part. Then I'm going to do the same to this pink where I'm going to catch the stitches right here. And I'm going to catch the stitches in this end right here. And then at this end, I'm going to frog this way, this white right here. See? So I hope that makes sense. But anyways, I have to take it off. I have to start here, put catch the stitches here with some yarn, frog this, right? And then I got to figure it out how I'm going to do it. But anyway, this could be for another amigurumi. But I don't want the white yarn because I don't like when things don't look right. And why bother with it? I don't know. I guess I'm a perfectionist sometimes when it comes to crochet and knitting. That's, I don't know if you guys are like that. Sometimes I have to just like, oh, I'm gonna do this all over again. Oh, I don't like the color of the yarn. Oh, I don't like the and I keep like changing my mind. So yeah. Let's see here. Guys who are here, type the word blue lowercase so that Nightbot would drop your link and everybody else could join your channel. Check it out. Springfield is an hour away, not far from me. Oh, okay. And Springfield is not that far from me neither. It's about an hour away. So that means I'm like 2 hours from you. So let's see here. Son in downstairs resting, waiting for other son to bring my pain medicine. Or oh, okay, doctor order. Oh, this. When did this happen to you? I hope you feel better. I hope the medicine worked because that pain is when it has to do with your bones. That's a pain you don't want to mess with. No way, Jose. Yep. I pray that you feel better. All right, guys. So let's see. I am in 1 hour in. So what I want to share with you is there is a little boy that is missing. So for all you prayer warriors, where's my phone? There's a little boy that's missing, and he's on an Amber Alert. It's here on YouTube. But he's a adorable little boy, 3 years old. He's missing. Apparently, that's what they're saying. They arrested both parents for child neglect. So they're still investigating that. They're not sure if he walked out on his own, but that's what they think. The mother reported him missing. He was missing at 8 a.m, and he left the house with just pajamas, I think it was, and a blanket, and it's winter, and that's all he has on. So he's been missing for a few days. And so his name is, and let's see where I could find it for you guys. He is he has a Chinese, I think it's VOW. Let me find it. I think that's his last name. Here he goes. 3-year-old Elijah Vue, VUE. Elijah, and his last name is VUE. I am going to share this video in the link, so you guys could see it if you're interested. But the 3-year-old little boy really needs our prayers. Everybody's looking for him, and fire department, police, volunteer, people that have volunteered to search for him. So if you could go ahead and add him to your prayers, I'm pretty sure his family will appreciate it. And this, the grandmother was, the media was there, and the grandmother spoke, and the aunt, and the grandmother just broke my heart. But anyway, so this is an Amber Alert of a 3-year-old boy that needs our help. So there you go. That is the Amber Alert. Okay. Now, let's see. Prayers. Springfield is 45 minutes away from me. So then you don't live too far. Yeah, because you live in I know where you live. Because you sent me your address. I know where you live. And actually you live from Waterbury is 30 minutes. So from me, it would be about 35 minutes you live away from me, Maribel. That's the Amber Learners prayer. They find very soon, 3 years old. So they don't know what happened. They're investigating. Did somebody take him? Did the family do something? They don't know. Those are questions that were asked, but they don't know. So everybody's looking for him. And then on a sadder note, and then I'm going to read you one of these reading here from God's Promise. I'm enjoying this book very much. I read it and I don't want to stop reading it. But it's like a devotional. It's but it's not a devotional. It's God's promises for every day. But it's not a devotional. So it's God's word. So on the other note, I did sadder news. I did ask you guys to help me pray for the lovely, beautiful 11-year-old Audrey Cunningham. And unfortunately, you probably saw in the news because it's all over the news. And the perpetrator is in jail. So unfortunately, she is not here with us anymore. So she is with the Lord. But those who helped pray for her, I thank you so much. But what had happened was, because I was following the story, so what happened was by the time I knew of it and told you guys to pray for her, she was already gone. She was gone within the hour that this person took her. So that's the sad news. Anyways, on a lot of things going on in this world, so sometimes we need a picker upper, right? And this is the best book to do it, because a lot of people probably right now are watching the news and are worried about all the events going on, right? But there's a lot of stuff going on. So I am going to share this book completely, and I'm going to start another channel. I'm going to see if I could start another channel. I've been praying about it. So the channel is going to be for the Lord. The channel is just going to be topics about the events that are going on, Bible prophecies, inviting people who had experiences with visions and dreams, testimonials, but I want to read at least a page of this every day in my channel, because this will help people. Okay, it gives us another place. That way I don't have to bring in here into this channel. I will have a special separate channel for it and keep this crafty. And I'm going to I decided that it's better that way. Because then that will attract the people that are interested in hearing about the Lord, and other brothers and sisters around the world and in America and around the world. If they want to come join me, that channel is all about God, so it will attract them to that channel. Okay, so I'm going to keep this one crafty, and then the other one, I've been praying about it, and I want to start very soon, and I'm thinking of the name for the channel. That's what's stopping me right now. But so I love the Lord with all my heart. I love him with all my heart, and I do a lot for other people, and I do have 2 channels here where I share with other people. This channel is crafty. The other one's more garden, shopping, food shopping, cooking, and stuff like that. You know, prepping food and prepping and canning and all that good stuff over there. So just like I have that one separate, I'm going to have this one separate, and I'm going to have a third one. That one, I'm not going to be monetized or anything like that on God's channel, because it's going to be all for the Lord. Okay. And for us, somewhere that we can hang out together if we want, to share what we want to share in our lives, what the Lord has been doing in our lives, your ministry, all that. Okay. So, but a lot has been going on in the news, and this book has helped me so much, because these are the promises of God. So no matter what's happening in this world, we have to remember God's promise and his word, and know that at the end, Jesus is going to win, right? Jesus wins at the end, no matter what's going on in this world. Okay, so just to share something really quick, and I'm going to read the thing, and then that's it. I'm going to leave it at that. But remember where Jesus says, so that you guys don't have any worries or concerns. Jesus says that there's going to be war and rumors of war, but remember that the end is not yet. But the end is not yet. There's more to come. But not to worry. Not to worry, he said, about any of that. God is in control, okay? So whatever goes on and all those other countries, what's going on, he already know. Don't worry about it. Because I watched something about Putin, an interview with that Russian leader, Putin, however you say his name. And I really didn't like what he said there, but I'm gonna put it in prayer to the Lord. You know, he's talking about America to uh stay out of helping physically Ukraine. And he doesn't really care that we helped them with billions of dollars. I'm not gonna go there, but physically we send our soldiers over there, he's going to be one angry man. So, but he's just a little man. He's just a little man in front of God. There's nothing that nobody here has no. God has in control. He has all the power. Don't worry. No matter what that little man says. Okay? So he needs prayer. He needs to come to the Lord because he's very evil. But anyways, let me grab something here I need. So we need to pray for that man. And we need to pray for all these wars, everything that's going on. But remember that it's part of what's supposed to happen because it's prophecies, okay, guys? But if you are a believer in Christ, you're a believer and you serve the Lord, we are the least ones to be worried about that. We know what's going to happen. We know how it's going to end. So, before I read this, I have another tip. Okay. I know. I just can't help myself. I try not to talk about these things in my channel. I just cannot help myself. But it is to help you. Okay. If you have any family members in college or anything like that, make sure you tell them not to walk around or to go jogging or anything by themselves early in the morning and night. We should have a second person going on with us, especially us females. We shouldn't be out there jogging early in the morning by ourselves. Okay, because of the way the world is. Okay, so unfortunately, another migrant from Venezuela has taken the life of a young nurse from where is she from? Okay, I forgot where she's from. But it's been on the news. I don't know if you guys saw it, but they got him. He's in jail. And he's here in, not legal. And my heart broke for that family. The lady is, the young lady is trying to do something with her life, went to school and try to become a nurse to be, do something good in this world. Nurses they're just are loving people who want to care for sick people and help sick people, and here she is trying to go to school for that. And she goes jogging one morning and she's not here anymore. So please, that's my tip for you. Tell your young people that are in college. By the way, this happened, of course, here in America. To not go out alone. Okay. No matter what age they are, we need to watch for our girls. Anyways, all right. So that's my tip. I'm sorry, but I can't help it. So sorry if it Nobody likes to hear about this, but it is life, and it's the life that we are all living in. Okay. Hey, um, hi Dorita, welcome in. How you doing? The what? Wait, hold on. I missed something here. Hello, Elaine. I was just over there watching your replay. Ah, thank you so much. Thank you. I watched your video where you had a happy mail from Tina. I think I commented, but I watched your video. The T is silent, I believe. T is silent. Springfield, 45 minutes away. Prayers that they find us soon. Hi to Rita. Hey Maribel. Mimi, she's saying hi to Mimi. Thank you for all your tips. They are good reminders. Yes, they are. And the thing is that our young people, they like, I'm an adult now, you can't tell me nothing. I'm 18, let's be real. These kids in college are 18, 19. They still don't know how to wipe behind the ear. You know what I mean? And they make bad choices. They're still young. They're I call them inexperienced adults, but to me, they're still teenagers. And I say this to my daughter, and she's like, my oldest daughter says, she's an adult now. I said, yeah, she's an adult. And the standards of society and this country, but you don't hear it. 18, 19, they still teens, and it don't matter. There's just in a sense of an adult, because if you don't know, in America, they didn't know what to do between 16 and 18-year-olds, where to label them. So 18, they're an adults. Okay. They could get married, they could vote and all this stuff. But up here, their choices are still not, sometimes not mature ones, is what I'm saying. So sometimes if they're 18, don't let go of your children. If they're 18, 19, they're in school, whatever, get on the phone with them. Check to see what they're doing. Be on top of them. My daughter's not in college, but when she goes to work, text me when you get there. I want to make sure you got there safely. You know what I mean? If it sounds like an overbearing mother, well, let me be an overbearing mother, because we're living in a very strange world right now. Okay. And my daughter's young. And they target the young ones. All right. So I get very emotional. I need to bring it down a notch. But I just care about people so much, and I hate when I hear parents saying, okay, you're 18 now, you're on your own. Bye. Have a good life. Call me once in a while. What? No. No. Okay. Maybe in a sense that you don't have to support them that much. You should still, if they're going to college and stuff like that. But, they want to go to work or whatever. But your parenting job is not over. It's not over. And they're not in that age. They haven't experienced life that you're going to throw them out there to the wolves on their own. Okay? No. So they're not mature enough yet. They make look at what our 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds are doing here in America. There's some of them are very mature, and some of them are very, let me not say the word. Okay? So we need to keep training our children. It don't matter. We got to keep giving them advices. They need still our advices. Okay? And to keep them safe, because sometimes they're like, oh, thank God my daughter doesn't say that to me. My daughter, my youngest, I thank God she doesn't say to me, I'm 18 now, you can't tell me what to do. She tells me I can't tell her what to buy because she makes her own money. Okay. But if she buys something inappropriate, yes, I'm going to tell her, because it's for her own good. Okay. So, but thank God she never told me that, because I would be like, you just don't. I would be like, no, sweetie. No. You're immature adult, a very immature adult, and you still need help. So we need to help our children. We need to help them, even if they're 18 or 19, and think that you already did your job. They're 18. I already did my job. No, I don't like when I hear that. I heard that a lot, and I really don't like it. I think that my daughter, when she was younger, she said to me, when I'm 18, I'm going to have a roommate and I'm going to move with my roommate and I'm going to start my life. And I said, good luck with that. I said, you are not leaving this house when you're 18 because you don't have the skills, you don't have the experience to make it out there on your own yet. Okay. And now with the, with all this going on, everything's so expensive. Plus you could have a roommate that you and her will sign a lease to an apartment. But let's say your roommate don't want to pay her half of that rent. The landlord don't care about that. The landlord cares that somebody gotta pay that rent. And guess what? If you don't end up paying it, and trying to make her pay it, she does it. It ends up on you, and then if not, y'all get evicted. So you just think about that. But anyways, this is a very good book. I recommend it very much, very very much. And so this book has helped me every day. Every day I feel like God's talking to me through this book. It's just helped me every day. So let me go back, because since things are going on in this world, so I'm going to put what I'm going to read. The title is What to Do When You Feel Worry. Okay, so let's just read a little bit. Okay, but it's what to do when you feel worry. So give all your worries to him because he cares about you. This is referring to God. So this is 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7. And then Jesus said, don't let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God and trust in me. This is John chapter 14 verse 1. Okay? And then do not worry about anything, but pray and ask God for everything. We're supposed to pray for everything in our lives, okay? Ask God for everything you need, always giving thanks, and God's peace, which is so great we cannot understand it, will keep your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. Keep your hearts and your minds in God and Jesus and Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 4 verse 6 and 7. You gotta forgive me because I didn't even eat my breakfast yet. I really didn't. So let the peace that Christ gives control your thinking, because you were all called together in one body to have peace. Always be thankful. Colossians 3:15. You, Lord, give true peace to those who depend on you because they trust you. Isaiah 26:3. My God will use his wonderful riches in Christ Jesus to give you everything you need. Philippians 4:19. So if you worry, don't worry. God will take care of you, and just ask him in prayer. And everything you do in your life, if you're going to move, if you're going to get a new job, if you want to get married with someone, if you have to put it all in prayer to the Lord and make sure it is his will for your life. But all this stuff going on in the world, what I'm saying is, Putin. Oh, you said the T is silent. Putin. Yeah, Putin. Yeah, he's So thank you for that, Maribel. Let's see. I'm gonna read the rest of the comments, and then I'm gonna let you guys and not take up your time, too much of your time. Bridget. Oh, she's talking to Bridget. Dismissed yesterday. We are home. Thank you for your prayer. Oh, Bridget is your daughter. Yes. Now I remember. She was dismissed. Thank God. Yay. I was praying for that. Thank you, Lord. I hope she doesn't ever have to go back. No discrimination in crime, doesn't matter the age, sadly. Yeah, it doesn't matter the age. But this happened to a girl in college, and that's what I'm trying to say, that don't forget your children even they're in college. I tell mine, your age is adult. I just trying to help you continue your growth. Amen. That's a good one. Yep, that's a good one. Dorita. My son is 27. I still contact him every day just to check that he's okay. Hey, there you go. Yes. It shows them that we love them, that we care no matter what age they are. You know what I mean? And, there are babies. There are babies. No matter what age they are, I told my daughter, I'm still going to always be older than you. No matter what age you are still my babies. Hi, Susan. How are you? Hello. How are you doing? I'm doing well. How are you doing? I hope everything's going well over there with your home. Everybody say hi to Susan. Girl, how are you doing? I know, remember, I asked about her just a few lives back. So I haven't seen her on these YouTube streets. So everybody saying hi to Susan. Yeah. So anyways, so pray for the little boy, please. Elijah. And then I said his last name, but it's in that link I just put in there. So if all of us pray, and it will help this little boy out. I don't know where he is or what's going on. All I know is that he cannot defend himself, take care of himself. He's 3 years old and he's out in the cold somewhere. Let's keep him in our prayers. Well, guys, this is the end of my life. I hope you liked it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. I'm going to try to do this thing that everybody's doing, but it never works for me. I don't see a thumbs up. Giving me a thumbs up. And I don't know. She said that, let's see the heart. And know that I love you guys. Sit towards the camera. I don't see it. I'm using my laptop. I don't know if that matters. But yeah, so take care of each other and don't worry what the news says. You do still have to be careful and take care of yourself and your family. Just don't worry about what the news says. You got to trust him. And if you go to New York City, be careful in New York City and Manhattan. Okay, because there's a lot of crime going on over there. Are you using an iPhone? No, I have Android, but I'm not using my phone right now. I'm on my laptop. Bye, Susan. Take care. I think it has to be on an iPhone to get it to work. I have an old iPhone here that my daughter gave me. I'm going to see if it still works. Maybe I could try that next time. That'll be fun. Huh? So today's Wednesday. I'm going to be on live Thursday. I'm going to be on live Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern time, God willing. Okay, so if you guys could join me, go right over to my channel and hit the remind me button, and it will remind you that I will be live. And I thank you guys so much for being here, and all of the people that are here in the chat and the people that are in behind the bushes. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate each and one of you guys. I try to read all your comments. Sometimes I will write something in the comments. Sometimes I'll just throw a little happy face and hearts, but know that I am reading them. And I'm trying to do better with that. And that's it. That's it for today. Please take care of yourself. God bless. Take care. And I'll see you on this YouTube street. Until then, God bless. Bye.